Ire in their chafed breasts renewed the fray. Fierce was the fight, though feeble were their might. Their strength was gone, their cunning was away, and fury in their stead maintained the fight. Their swords both points and edges sharp and bay, and purple blood, whereso they hit or light. And if weak life yet in their bosoms lie, they live because they both disdain to die. As Aegean seas when storms becalmed again, that rolled their tumbling waves with troublous blasts, do yet of tempest past some shows retain, and here and there their swelling billows cast. So, though their strength were gone, and might were vain, of their first fierceness still the fury lasts, wherewith sustained, they to their tackling stood, and heaped wound on wound, and blood on blood. But now, alas, the fatal hour arrives, that her sweet life must leave that tender hold. His sword into her bosom deep he drives, and bathed in lukewarm blood his iron cold. Between her breasts the cruel weapon rives, her curious square, embossed with swelling gold. Her knees grow weak, the pains of death she feels, and like a falling cedar bends and reels. The prince his hand upon her shield doth stretch, and low on earth the wounded damsel layeth. And while she fell, with weak and woeful speech, her prayers last and last complaint she saith. A spirit new did her those prayers teach, spirit of hope, of charity and faith. And though her life to Christ rebellious were, yet died she his child and handmaid dear. Friend, thou hast won, I pardon thee, nor save this body that all torments can endure, but save my soul, baptism I dying crave. Come wash away my sins with waters pure. His heart relenting nigh in sunder rave, with woeful speech of that sweet creature, so that his rage, his wrath, and anger died, and on his cheeks salt tears for ruth down slide. With murmur loud down from the mountain side, a little runnel tumbled near the place. Thither he ran, and filled his helmet wide, in quick return to do that work of grace. With trembling hands her beaver he untied, which done he saw, and seeing knew her face, and lost therewith his speech, and moving quite. O woeful knowledge, unhappy sight! He died not, but all his strength unites, and to his virtues gave his heart in guard. Bridling his grief, with water he requites the life that he bereft with iron hard. And while the sacred words the knight recites, the nymph to heaven with joy herself prepared. And as her life decays, her joys increase, she smiled and said, "Farewell, I die in peace." As violets blue mongst lilies pure men throw, so paleness midst her native white begun. Her looks to heaven she cast, their eyes, I trow, downward for pity bent, both heaven and sun. Her naked hand she gave the knight, in show of love and peace. Her speech, alas, was done, and thus the virgin fell on endless sleep. Love, beauty, virtue, for your darling weep. But when he saw her gentle soul was went, his manly courage to relent began. Grief, sorrow, anguish, sadness, discontent, free empire got and lordship on the man. His life within his heart they close up pent, death through his senses and his visage ran. Like his dead lady, dead seemed Tancred good, in paleness, stillness, wounds and streams of blood. And his weak sprite, to be unbodied, from fleshly prison free that ceaseless strived, had followed her fair soul, but lately fled, had not a Christian squadron there arrived, to seek fresh water thither haply led, and found the princess dead, and him deprived of signs of life. Yet did the knight remain on live, nigh dead, for her himself had slain.